from 2002 to 2004, I studied business management. I did earn my bachelor's degree. I also minored in finance.
What do you remember about the rec center?
I was on the student government, and I forgot what my position was, but it was brought to my attention that maybe we should start something to rescind the assessment for the rec center. The whole premise behind that really was that, I mean, it's really two parts. One part is that there was the idea of selling it as an added value for students of the future. And it was, everyone had the general impression that this project would launch within 2 years. Well, the problem that I had with it is not that I had to pay a fee. If it was going to help the university, and that was fine, but the problem I had with it is at that time that the students were the only ones that were paying for this assessment. Of course, it's an added feature for the school. I mean, when you look at it from a business perspective, they're adding an additional facility at the cost of the students, to which they bear the benefit. From a business model, it just doesn't seem fair to the students that they're bearing the cost on the entire project. At that time, anyways, that's what was understood.
What would you have done differently?
Now, I have to say, looking back, that one of the things that I wish I would have done a little bit further is done full due diligence in looking at the financials of the project to really see what the true financial impact of this rec center would be to the university, and whether or not it was even profitable or not, or if it would help the university be able to make this a viable project.
Let's talk numbers.
Those are the main concerns that we had when we brought it to a meeting, and I guess their point of view was that, we're trying to help the future of Nicholls. Well, just looking at the numbers and doing the math and the amount of the project of what it would cost, it didn't seem like that 2-year time frame was going to be met in terms of collecting the fees to be able to save up enough for that project. So, I mean, here we are. That was 2003. We're in 2011, and that's 7-8 years now of collecting fees in between 6,500 students. Now,
Yeah.
if you multiply that by 8 years, that's $7.8 million that's been collected. So the question is now, how much more needs to be collected before this happens? And then the second question, about what time would this project begin to kick off? That's not even to include whatever interest is built up on these funds since it's been saved. The next question is, what's it going to take to maintain operations on this facility? What portion of this operating cost is going to be driven from students? What portion is going to be driven from the university? So those are all questions that still need to be asked by somebody today.
Since you've paid for the rec center, do you plan to use it?
Well, if I lived in Thibodeau, yeah, but I live in Baton Rouge now. A lot of students come from the Tri-Parish area, and I think after they graduate, they're going to move in their own areas. And, I mean, you really got to look at it from a reality point of view, is how many people will continue to live in Thibodeau and work in Thibodeau. Because